Yo, what is going on, guys? And welcome back to another episode of my NBA History Recreated series. Last episode was such a weird one because we had lost Magic Johnson, and the Chicago Bulls won the championship without Michael Jordan. But one of them, there is a twist because I have found something superb. If we go to all players, Magic Johnson's still here, but he's a free agent. He's 95 rated and he's a free agent. And someone needs to pick him up. Someone genuinely needs to pick him up. He's 95. He's only 28 years old. He's only 4 years older than Michael. But one thing I did actually also see is if we go to Trailblazers, Michael is by far, he is the best player in the league right now. But the players around him are not good enough. So can Michael actually get a championship? That is the question. But anyway, on to the normal. But it's nice to know that Magic Johnson is here, and it is the reason why the Lakers are so shit now is because he was let go, and no team, it seems, has been able to get Magic. I don't know why. But if we look into who is going to be drafted at the end of this year, oh god, it's a dead year, isn't it? I don't know any of these. It's not really one that I look at and think, wow, this is going to be interesting. But anyway, we are going to get into simulating the regular season. And I just genuinely cannot believe right now that no one is going to take a punt on Magic Johnson. He is a four-time NBA champion, and yet no one wants to pick him up. Look, trade deadline, but I don't think that's free agent. I think the next deadline is free agents, I want to say. But I just find it absolutely bizarre that he was let go and he just hasn't been picked up by anyone, especially when he's technically in his prime, 95 rated. If Trailblazers were able to get him, they should get him, but I'm not going to obviously dictate it. But MVP for the year, 36.6 points per game. Michael Jordan, what a season he must have had. Rookie of the year, David Robinson. I'm not too surprised by that. Obviously, we're going to check in on Scottie Pippen at some point as well. Jay Humphries wins the Sixth Man of the Year for the Phoenix Suns. Patrick Ewing picks up the Defensive Player of the Year. That is brilliant. Terry Porter picking up Most Improved Player. And Herbert Augustin getting Coach of the Year. Michael Jordan, again, obviously in the All-NBA first team, along with Terry Porter for the Milwaukee Bucks, who is the same team that Dennis Rodman is at. Larry Bird is still in 95 rated, but can he how many championships has he got to this point? That is one thing I do want to know. He has won it once, and that was in 1981. And so it's going to be interesting to see if he can get another one. Patrick Ewing, also in the first team. Second team, Isaiah Thomas has dropped down. Scottie Pippen for the New Jersey Nets is in the second team in just his second year, I want to say. Let's have a see how he actually has done. This is actually... that's his first year, and he's already in there. What the fuck? That's actually crazy. A larger one also in there, obviously the current NBA champion with the Chicago Bulls, which is incredible. 30 points he's put up this year. That is incredible. We're looking third team, no one really to talk about. All the defense team, we've got Michael Jordan in there, Larry Bird, Patrick Ewing, and Karl Malone. Scottie Pippen in the second team. That's brilliant. That's a brilliant fucking starting season for him. That's incredible. Scottie Pippen getting an all in the rookie team as well. That just shows. And obviously David Robinson, he got rookie of the year, so that isn't any surprise. But we are going to look at the season stats and the league leaders, and Michael Jordan yet again is the top scorer in the league with 36.6, so a good 2.5 points more than Larry Bird, Patrick Ewing, Chris Mullin, and Olajuwon, who all put it over 30 points per game. We're actually going to start looking at these again. We're going to look at rebounds. We've got Charles Oakley in there, Olajuwon, Malone, Ewing. Anyone else in rebounds? That could be Larry Bird. Dennis Rodman down there, who is 77 rated. Not really hitting much heights for him, unfortunately. Assist-wise, we have Mark Price. This would be leading the way by Magic Johnson, but no one has picked him up as of yet. that I know of. And 2.5 steals per game for Michael Jordan leading the way. That is nice. Right, now we can go into the NBA standings. So in the Western Conference, we have the Houston Rockets leading the way. We have the Michael's Portland in third place, and a decent season for them. Anyone that's a surprise admission? Lakers are crap now without Magic Johnson. That is mad. Anyone else that like I look at and I should know about? Probably not. Chicago Bulls have a great season. A larger one. To be fair, they've been proven right to get a larger one over Michael, but I'm pretty sure they would still be in a very good position to win championships, regardless. They picked up one of two very good players, but. Which is interesting. Boston Celtics still doing well. They've still got Larry Bird, so that makes sense. Indiana Pacers have Patrick Ewing. I just couldn't remember who it was then. Knicks managed to get in. New Jersey Nets with Scottie Pippen didn't manage to get in. And the Milwaukee Bucks with Dennis Rodman did get in. But Dennis Rodman, I wouldn't have expected him to be really much near the first team, but he is still in there, which is very, very good for him. But anyway, on to the playoffs. First seed, Houston Rockets. We've got Chicago Bulls against the Washington Bullets. Let's just simulate round and see what happens. 76ers out. They haven't won a championship in a few seasons now. Washington Bullets out. Portland Trailblazers are out, so Michael is not going to win a championship this year. Supersonics. I did say though that like his team overall isn't good enough, and he would have to carry like in Michael style. In fairness, Clippers are out, Golden State Warriors out, Detroit Pistons are out, New York Knicks unfortunately out. I think it could be another Chicago Bulls. Yeah, I really do. Milwaukee Bucks. So Dennis Rodman is out. So is Patrick Ewing with the Pacers. Sacramento Kings are out. Phoenix Suns are out. So is the Houston Rockets and Dallas Mavericks in the Eastern, and in the Western, I should say. And then in the Eastern, it is Chicago Bulls versus Larry Bird's Boston Celtic. And it is actually the Bulls are out. So we're going to get another champion, and it is Celtics versus Maverick. Can Larry Bird finally get another championship? We're going to simulate through the game, and the Celtics take a 1-0 lead. We've got Mavericks replying back in game 2 to 2-1 to the Celtics after game 3, and Celtics are 3-1 up, so we are going to simcast it. We're going to simulate game. We're going to put it up to fastest until we get to the fourth quarter. Mavericks having a very good time in this game so far. And yeah, it's going to be a Mavericks game. Fair. Okay, simcast the next one. See what's going to happen. Simulate. See what happens. Right, slow it down. It's actually going to be another Mavericks. It's 3. It's going to game 7. Who have Mavericks got on their team? They have Mark Aguirre, however you want to say it. But the rest of the team isn't that good. But saying that, you could argue, but Kevin McHale and Larry Bird. Game 7. Game 7. Who is going to win? So regardless, we're going to be in the simcast and we're going to be watching who wins. And that, because it's a game 7, it could be either team, which is absolutely brilliant from a neutral's point of view. I couldn't care less who wins, but it would be nice to see Larry Bird get it. Oh, it looks like it is going to... Oh, it's close. I'm going to get ready to stop. Oh, it looks like, though, it is going to be 5 seconds to go. It is going to be... Oh, unless... It depends who has... Oh, possession is with Boston. We're going to jump in and watch Larry Bird pick up his second NBA title. But Boston Celtics' first title in this... just realised. I keep forgetting, okay? Keep forgetting. It's all over. Oh, it's a free to tie up. Oh, they could have taken it to overtime. But the Boston Celtics are the NBA champions for 88, I want to say. It's 88. Larry Bird overcome with emotion. But absolutely brilliant. A brilliant effort and Boston Celtics do win the NBA championship. Absolutely brilliant from them. Let's see the slow motion. It's the same every time, but it's nice to see a different team. Larry Bird is going to be picking up the trophy, no doubt. There he is. I want to say he retires in like 1990. I could be wrong. That's a total guess, but Larry Bird has done it. He has done it. We've seen some good champions though in the first 5 episodes of this season. We've got obviously plenty more to go. But the Boston Celtics have won the championship, and Larry Bird does pick up the Finals MVP, which is absolutely amazing for him. We can actually look, if we go to NBA history, and we go to past champions. So in this series, we've had Philadelphia, we've seen Lakers win it twice, but they have just fallen off without Magic Johnson. We've seen the Chicago Bulls last episode, and then we've seen the Boston Celtics in this episode. So 4 very good teams in 5 seasons, but it's just incredible to me that if we go to roster and we go to all players, we've got Magic Johnson, who he just can't find a team, but even though he is technically the joint 2nd best player in the league. Nuts, absolutely nuts. Right, so without further ado, we are going to advance and we're going to see who retires. We've got Bob McAdoo for the Denver Nuggets. Is Denver Nuggets? Is he a Hall of Fame inductee? I'm sure he is, right? Oh no, Julius, Dr. J has left the building. Let's have a look at the lottery, see who gets into that. Lakers do have, to be fair, they've been so crap, they need someone good. But the thing is, it is a bad year, I believe, for the draft. So, interesting. League alignment. Move teams, all divisions need at least 2. Okay. Right, let's go to the draft. Yeah, there was just no one exciting. But we'll see who the Lakers get. And the Lakers get Danny Manning. He's 81 at 22 years of age, so he doesn't seem too bad. Cavaliers pick up Maurice Paul, who's only 72 rated, but he is 20 years old, so you never know. Wes Cheeks, it's a poor year. It was a poor year into it. So all of these, wait. Oh, he's a restricted. Michael Jordan is a restricted free agent, and you would expect that means for him to. Isaiah Thomas is an unrestricted. Olajuwon is a restricted as well, so there could be some big moves here. Could genuinely be some big moves. Anyone know that spot? I don't want them all to not have teams. Oh, wait, I don't know who Olajuwon and John Stockton accepts a qualifying. So what does that mean? Because I didn't see like MJ's name come up. MJ re-signs for the Bulls. Larry Bird is with Celtics. Isaiah Thomas has gone to the Charlotte Hornets now, and Olajuwon stays with the Bulls. This is a roster view. But I don't see Magic Johnson anymore. I don't see Magic Johnson. Why would that be? He didn't fall off, did he? Scottie Pippen up to an 85 rated now. That's nice. I don't know. Maybe he's just now not in the league because he didn't get picked up in that next season. I don't know exactly, but MJ did re-sign for Portland, which is kind of interesting because if we look at the Trailblazers, their team's awful. They actually need a bad season so they can try and draft someone else. But I think Michael will just be pushing non-stop. He is the best player in the league by a bit at the moment, which is very interesting. But anyway, guys, that is going to wrap up episode 5 of the series. If you guys have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like. But until next time, goodbye.